Good afternoon, students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. My dear students, how are you all? Good afternoon, and please confirm you're all able to see me, you're all able to hear me. Yes, Anamani, fine. Good afternoon. How are you? And so many students are viewers waiting over here. Welcome to NEET STEP UP 2025 program on YouTube platform by Infinity Learn. Today we are going to discuss about the most expected questions from the NEET examinations on thermodynamics. So before going for that, I just want to give a brief introduction about what our Infinity Learn is doing for you guys. So first of all, this is a YouTube platform where Infinity Learn is offering physics, chemistry and biology sessions right from 12 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, and these sessions are absolutely on need basis. So if you follow these sessions, you can do the best in NEET examinations, and this particular sessions we are offering is only for those students preparing for NEET for 2025, from droppers of 12th standard and who are studying 12th standard and appearing for NEET examinations. And I just want to tell you a short story about what we done in 2024 NEET examination. Before that, we request you just every day you follow these sessions and like these sessions and share with your friends and get advantage of this and subscribe to the NEET YouTube channel. And there is something miracle happening every year, and that's what it is I want to show you. These are the students, just only 4 slides I just made here and many more are there. This is the student Ashrita. She attended 2023. She got just 310 marks and she appeared NEET 2024 by taking the courses in Infinity Learn Meta app, and she got 351 marks increment. You just feel how our academic program designed by Infinity Learn gives a huge impact on student improvement. है ना? Roshan Kushalava, good afternoon. Very good afternoon. How are you? I didn't see nowadays. How are you? How are you doing? How are you preparing? You tell me. Great to see. And one more student for your evidence, Mr. Akhil Verma, who got 2023 में 313 marks, only 313 marks, and by appearing his examination 2024 by studying Infinity Learn curriculum, and thank you, and he got 345 marks increment. Yes, it's just see, it is a right evidence. You can just see one more student, Hemadyuti, and she got just 310 marks and she got 652 and 342 marks बढ़ गया. So इन लोगों को देखो, Satyanarayan, he got just 330 and he is able to score 650 marks and 320 marks increment. Yes, just see, this is an amazing statistics. It can give you a right evidence of how Infinity Learn program helps us to improve the score, right? So you will be the next. Not only these 4 students, hundreds of students are done like this, hundreds of students, believe it, and you will be the next for 2025 examination if you follow this Infinity Learn course programs. So I just want to put some courses in front of you. NEET 2025 rank assurance program is available and provided by eminent faculties from the Infinity Learn, Ishita, and these are the salient features of the program that we had. No program that matches with these salient features, believe it or not. So 480 hours of live classes with complete NEET syllabus. There is no deviation in that. And you can see the downloadable notes and class recordings and DPP's daily practice programs, and also see 5,000 plus topic wise recorded videos. So whenever you are working on some concept and you want to see some other concept, and randomly you can pick from the pool of more than 5,000 topic wise video lectures that is available on the pool of Infinity Learn database, and chapter wise previous year questions are also there available along with video solutions. Yes, and whenever you are preparing something, always manlo you just see, you always focus on PYQs, right? So also weekend test series with rank analysis and the paper discussions are also there, and full syllabus mock test with detailed reports will be getting, so that you can track where you are lagging and where exactly you are standing. And also 24/7 doubt resolution program, you can see know where these silent features can matches with you guys, and you can see 30 NEET Achiever series printed books will be there in your doorstep from this course 2025 rank assurance program, and also parent mentor meeting, so that you can have the progress of the discussion, right? And you can see not more than, so 9 students, 720 out of 720 all India open category rank 1 we got 9 students from our Infinity Learn program, and also 45 students are there and who got below 100 in all India ranking. ये फालतू चीज का नहीं, ये असली चीज का. So this is the statistics I just want to present on the public platform. So 132 students scored 700 plus all India open category ranks. इससे ऊपर क्या चाहिए? So my dear students, I strongly recommend you just enroll NEET 2025 rank assurance program, so that you can do the best. And you are taking a drop in a year, it is so costly. So you have to pay for that cost, right? And you please follow these programs, and also self-study program what we are offering along with all silent features that I mentioned. It is just around 7,500 rupees with all things, and if you use this coupon code from this YouTube channel and you just copy this, and if you apply, and you will be having a 20% special discount of that. So please don't worry, and इससे सस्ता आपको कौन दे सकते हैं ना, and join and get all these things, 250 doubt resolutions on the app, 33 comprehensive books, and the material that we are getting is prepared by eminent faculties from the Infinity Learn content team, and 20 plus mock test and many more are there. And you just all note this, Suresh 50 is your coupon code. If you apply that, you will be getting 20% slash on that, right? And also, and this coupon code is there in the description box, you can just check it, and when you go through it, you can select a course. From that course you can just go for the payment option. In that you will be having a discount coupon, and that discount coupon you just copy this and you can paste it, automatically your price is going to be coming down. So why late? Restart your preparation for NEET 2025. You're all with us, so that Roshan Kushalava, Ishita, Anamani, you're all fine. Why? That's good. So without late, we'll just go back to our actual thermodynamics most expected questions for the NEET. You're all ready? All right, you're all ready. Now, before going for the most expected questions for the NEET, I just want to give a short recapture about all the formulas and the concepts within 10 minutes, so that we can start the questions for the NEET examination. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, that's good. Ishita, fine. One minute. Yes, while late we'll start a short recapture about the concepts, then we can go into the questionnaires. When the questionnaire is started, you all try to solve along with me, and you just propose an appropriate answer in the chat box, and I am going to solve along with you, and you will identify what is the exact correct answer for thermodynamics. By the way, thermodynamics is one of the most difficult feeling subject as far as the student perspective is concerned, but I will make this thermodynamics in the shortest way and as the simplest way. You are all ready? So let's talk about first law of thermodynamics, short recapture about the first law of thermodynamics and second law of thermodynamics, and gives the free energy, right? So for a finite change, heat change, Q is equal to delta E is the internal energy minus W, that is equal to delta E minus P delta V, and we can say energy neither be created nor be destroyed and can be converted from one form to another form. We can say the change in the work is going to be minus P external and delta V for an irreversible process, and also a system undergo, if this is a system at U1 internal energy, if some amount of the Q is given and simultaneously some work is done, so that system is going to change its E2. So the difference between these two, so the system final internal energy is going to be U2 is equal to U1 plus Q plus W, and U2 minus U1 is equal to Q plus W, and U2 minus U1 is equal to delta U is equal to Q plus or minus W. So work done by the system, W is going to be negative, work done on the system, W is going to be positive, heat absorbed by the system, Q is going to be negative, and heat released by the system, Q is going to be negative, and heat absorbed by the system, Q is going to be positive. These are the things which we already completed. Just for you, I just want to say this is the mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics, right? That's Dhananjay, internal energy is a state function, not a path function. Internal energy is a state function but not a path function. Hai na beta? Exactly. Fine. Yes, it is true. And now let us talk about the work done in irreversible process, and W is equal to minus P external delta V and minus P external V2 minus V1, and you can also say P external or P1 T2 minus P2 T1 upon P1 and P2. P1 is the pressure at a temperature T1 and P2 is the pressure at a temperature T2. We are all going to use this formula. P external is the pressure against which volume changes from V1 to V2. Are you getting or not? That's good. Nice. Dhananjay, ready for MCQs? Yes, we'll do the MCQs along with us, right? Okay. Now, work done in the reversible process. What is the basic difference between irreversible process and a reversible process? Jaldi bolo. Make it fast. What is the basic difference between reversible and irreversible? In this irreversible process, the process that takes place in a single step, change takes from V1 to V2 in a single step, whereas the change is taken from V1 to V2 in infinitesimal small several steps. So that is a reversible process. So in this reversible process, you can experience equilibrium in every step, and work extracted, work done, we are going to calculate is going to be the maximum, right? So work done the reversible process, that is derived to be minus 2.303 nRT log to the base 10 of V2 upon V1. So volume and the pressure are inversely proportional, so that we can say work done in reversible is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log to the base 10 P1 upon P2. Work done in the reversible is going to be maximum. This is a noteworthy point for this reversible process. Yes, so you all be active in the chat box and you will do questions along with me with a lot of enthusiasm. Get ready for that. Next, adiabatic conditions. W work done reversible is equal to NR upon gamma par gamma minus 1 T2 minus T1, this is the condition where gamma is Poisson's ratio, Cp minus Cp and Cv ratio is said to be Poisson ratio. Molar heat capacity, yes, that is Dhananjay Kumbar. Cp is the molar heat capacity at constant pressure and Cv is the molar heat capacity at constant volume, and the ratio varies from monoatomic and diatomic and polyatomic gases that you have seen in the physics as well, remember. And for also adiabatic process, following conditions hold good. Pv to the power gamma is constant, T power gamma dot Pv, P power 1 minus gamma is constant, and V power gamma minus 1 is going to be constant. These are the three conditions. In the NEET examination, Dhananjay, in the NEET examination, an MCQ can be given, which of the following statement is true as far as the adiabatic conditions are concerned. This is true, this is true, this is true, this is true. So you have to check theoretically from the formula base directly how the question can be given. Dhananjay, physics thermodynamics, chemistry thermodynamics, absolutely both are same, but certain things we study in chemistry in a different path and certain things you study in physics in a different path, okay. But whatever you study in both cases, it is common, but sign conversion thoda sa alag hota hai. So work done by the system is negative and work done on the system is positive as far as IUPAC conventions are concerned. In chemistry we use that sign conversion, but ye sign conversion physics mein thoda sa alag hota hai, so we follow what exactly we have in chemistry, right? That's good, Dhananjay. So you have a Telegram link, you all join in that, and also please subscribe and press the bell button to get the notifications of all videos that are taken in the YouTube platform Infinity Learn, right? So let's go ahead with heat capacities. So at constant pressure, that is Cp, that is the heat change at constant pressure, and Cp is the molar heat capacity at constant pressure, and that's good. Abhinav, good afternoon. Now you came na, along with Dhananjay, you just rock in the chat box. Huh? Yesterday you came or not, I don't remember exactly. So let's go ahead, and at constant volume Cv is equal to, that is internal energy by time, okay, this is time, temperature, and Cv is the molar heat capacity at constant volume, and Cp by m is equal to Cv, and Cp minus Cv is equal to gas constant, and Cp by Cv is equal to Poisson's ratio, okay. And Cp and Cs are specific heat capacities, constant pressure and volume respectively. Rimya, Pradeep, good afternoon. MCQ based on solid state solutions, ionic equilibrium. Yes, solid state I am planning for the next week. Solid state I am planning for the next week. Solutions khatam ho chuka, and ionic equilibrium will be in the next forthcoming weeks. है ना सुरेश कुमार, good afternoon. कौन सा ऑप्शंस का है सुरेश? How to do test CYOT feature मेरे, okay, good afternoon. So what is the test feature you want to know? In the Infinity Learn Meta app, test features are all up and it's working properly, and you just take the description box. Yes, CYOT feature. What is that CYOT feature? May I know that? May I know that? What is that CYOT feature? Okay, so let's talk about that features. And you connect with Infinity Learn, they are going to tell you how the features works and all. In the description box, the Infinity Learn app link is given. You just take that in Learn app, and you have a course, you have a course and you have restart your preparation of 2025 self-study program is there. You can take advantage of that and use coupon code Suresh50 so that you will be having 20% discount on the prescribed price. Okay, so that the best price you are going to get, and you can just improve your rank by a scientifically designed program. Okay. Okay, kal tha late aaye. Okay, so entropy, what is entropy? Entropy is the degree of freedom. Entropy can be calculated by Q by T, dQ by dt. Okay, and the change in entropy is equal to sum of the entropies of the products minus sum of the entropies of the reactants in the chemical reaction. You can also say delta S is equal to Q reversible process upon T. You can say that from yes 2.303 N or log to the base 10 V2 upon V1. You can also use delta S fusion for the physical change, delta H of fusion, enthalpy of fusion upon temperature, entropy of vaporization is equal to enthalpy of evaporation upon temperature. These two formulas are very important to calculate entropy change during a physical change, and also you can calculate from the allotropic change that I am going to show you. So entropy change is positive if randomness is increased, disorderness is increased, and delta S is going to be negative for the process where disorganization is decreased. Okay, now Gibbs free energy एक खास बात है. So the free energy is nothing but the decrease in whose energy during a process of a system it used for actually work done. That is called Gibbs free energy. That is given as delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. That is what you call it as Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. ये प्रोसेस स्पॉन्टेनियस होने के लिए delta G is going to be negative. That is the criteria of spontaneous. अगर डेल्टा जी पॉजिटिव होता है तो क्या होगा, यह प्रोसेस नॉन स्पॉन्टेनियस बनेगा. अगर डेल्टा जी जीरो होना तो क्या होगा, अभिनव, सुरेश कुमार, रेम्या, प्रदीप, टेल मी what is delta G is equal to 0? We'll start doing numericals after this. Make it fast. अरे इक्विलिब्रियम होगा. Right. So delta G is the free energy change, delta G is standard free energy change, and Kc and Kp are equilibrium constant. What is the relation between the Kp and Kc? Minus delta G is equal to RT ln Kp or Kc. हाँ भूल गया, ना ऐसा मत करना. So that minus delta G is equal to 2.303 RT log to the base 10 of Kp or Kc, or here Kp and Kc are equilibrium constant. We are connected to the equilibrium as well, right? Yes, of course. Now let us come with unit conversions. 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules, and 4.18 into 10 power 7 ergs. And 1 joule is equal to 10 power 7 ergs. So 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules, and 1.6 into 10 power minus 12 ergs, and 1 calorie value is greater than 1 joule value is greater than 1 electron volt. That is also important, right? So ready, you are all ready to start the questions. So these are all the questions. These are all the formulas for calculating the thermochemical equations. So this is your delta H is equal to delta H1 plus delta H2 delta H3 like that. Yes. So that is called Hess law. If A is converted into D, it is with Q and A is converted into B, B is converted into C, C is converted into D with the Q1 and the Q2 and the Q3. Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. That is what you call, say it is Hess law of constant heat of summation. The heat of a reaction is the same whether the reaction takes place in a single step and a multiple steps, you know. And enthalpy change for the reaction is equal to, enthalpy of a reaction is equal to sum of the enthalpy of formation of products minus sum of the enthalpy of the reactants, right? That's good. Now we gathered a great number of students in this chat box, you can say, and start with some questions. We ready? Aapka pass. Pehle question. Get ready. Now what is the answer for this question? Out of boiling point, entropy, pH and EMF of a cell. So boiling point is designated as 1, entropy is designated as 2, pH is designated as 3, EMF is designated as 4. Among them intensive properties क्या होता है, कौन सा होता है? आंसर जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी जल्दी. Abhinav, you rocks. Hitman is there in the class. He also rocks with an excellent answers. How many of them are intensive properties? Intensive properties है क्या? Are intensive properties. An intensive property is a property of the matter that depends only on the type of matter and a sample and not on the amount. Not on the amount. So extensive properties on the amount or the quantity, and it is not on the quantity of the intensive properties. Right. So that we can say this is an intensive property and this is not an intensive property, this is an intensive property, and you are going to see this is also an intensive property. So option C, 1, 3, 4 are the intensive properties. Simple like these questions you can expect in the NEET examination. You all right? That's good. Fine. So some more questions will do. Some more questions will do. A system absorbs 500 joules of heat and does work 50 joules on its surroundings. The change in internal energy is. Expecting answers? Expecting answers? Make it fast. Are do along with me here. Are we are preparing for NEET examination. Simply you are sitting and just writing and observing how Sir is doing. But there is a way you also do and we'll rise together, right? You're all with us, right? Come on, next. What is the answer? What is the answer? Make it fast. Are a system. It absorbs 500 joules. It absorbs 500 joules. It absorbs 500 joules of heat. So Q is equal to plus 500 joules. And it does work 50 joules. So it is doing work 50 joules. So into the surroundings, the change in internal energy, delta U का हिसाब से you are going to 500 फायदा है and उससे 50 काम किया आपको मिलेगा 450. Yes it is. So आपका आंसर है 450 का सही आंसर मिल गया. देखो मिल गया ना. Yes it is. Now let us talk with one more question. Any doubt in this? ये फर्स्ट लॉ का हिसाब से delta U is equal to Q plus W. Who said thermodynamics is too difficult? It is easy only ना. आप easy लग रहा है क्या आपका? Yes, it is easy, है ना? Yes, it is. That's good. Now let's talk about one more question. And if the internal energy of an ideal gas is decreased by the same amount of the work is done by the system, the process is. You have adiabatic process, cyclic process, isothermal process, isobaric process, isochoric process, polytropic process, and which process it is? Come on, So ideal gas is decreased and the same amount of work is done, same. So you have said that change in internal energy is nothing but work. Delta U is equal to W, which is nothing but this is equal to this, mean to say ये zero होना चाहिए, so dq zero होना चाहिए, so it is going to be adiabatic process. So my answer is going to be adiabatic. You see how simple the thermodynamics questions can be answered. You learn the style, you learn the way from us how to answer the questions, right? You're all with us, come on, no doubt, that's good. And let us do some more things. Ready? Okay. So whenever you just want to follow these thermodynamics, you all students always feels thermodynamics is difficult and is something like derivations, something like mathematical approach, something like simplification. No, it is simple logic and definition and formula based. You can do and you will do, right? Yes. Now something is given. When 1 mole of gas is heated at constant volume and temperature is raised from 298 to 300 Kelvin, heat supplied to the gas is 500 joules, then which statement is correct? Which statement is correct? कौन सा करेक्ट हो सकता है? एनालाइज करके बताओ. ये भी applications of first law of thermodynamics, and these questions are prepared in such that you are going to get direct NEET based questions. So don't take this class is so important. Those who are attended here, come on, who will say the answer? थोड़ा सा एनालाइज करके बताओ, थोड़ा सा. हमारा जो फॉर्मूला है क्या, डेल्टा U इज इक्वल टू Q प्लस W, ये इस्तेमाल करो ये करने के लिए. अच्छा तरफ कर सकते ना. यस, यू ऑल कैन डू विद दिस. डेल्टा U is equal to Q plus W. Work is done on the system, work is done by the system. Done on the system, W is equal to positive quantity. Done by the system, W is going to be negative quantity. Right? Yes. Now, I am going to reveal the solution, then followed by answer. Right? You are all with us? Yes, it is. Now, whenever you see here, it is a process. This is done in a stepwise. For the given data, heat supplied Q is equal to 500 joules beta, and the temperature of a system is raised from 298 to 30 Kelvin, and for this process volume is constant, delta V is going to 0. When you go for the step 2, work done is given by W is an irreversible process, right, minus P delta V. So as delta V is equal to 0 and work done is going to be 0, therefore we can say work done is going to be 0, है ना? So that you can pick the answer here itself. So let us give the exact answer and calculation. Now applying the first law of thermodynamics, W is equal to 0, this W is equal to 0 is applied here, delta U is equal to Q plus W, and delta U is equal to Q, where Q is equal to 500 joules add किया हुआ. So whenever 500 joules is added, your answer is going to be this one, work done 0 and Q is equal delta U is equal to plus 500. So this combinations are very important. These combinations are perfectly important. ठीक है? Okay. Any doubt? You can just check the total solution if you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, you just ask me in the chat box. अरे कम से कम chat box में पूछना है. Make it fast. Yes. And we'll start with one more question. You will do or you want me to do? You will do or you want me to do? Okay. So, which of the following quantity is dependent on path? You only have to tell. Fatafat. Unknown. Who is that? Abhinav and Suresh Kumar. Dhananjay Kumar. Dhananjay Kumar, come on. Suresh Kumar. Annamani, come on. Answer. Fatafat de now. Abhinandan Mukherjee. Abhinandan Mukherjee, you can see here only path functions. Those properties will depend on only initial and the path and final, right? So, delta u is equal to q plus w, and path functions we have only two things, either q or w, but q plus w is going to be a state function. Internal energy is a state function, so it's a trap. Yes. Is the path function? No. Is a state function. Enthalpy, internal energy, entropy, Gibbs free energy, pressure, volume, temperature, everything is a state function. Only two things, मान लो ये q and w are the path functions. So that मेरा answer आएगा w is calm. So that is going to be answer C. And many of the students go wrong with option D. By looking at the q plus w. So you may say that path function plus path function is supposed to be another path function. Can be or cannot be. I don't accept this because that gives another thermodynamic quantity, that is delta u, which is a state function. Yes, mistake कर दो यार. अगर mistake करने तो आपको पता चलेगा आप कहाँ करेगा, है ना? So you learn from mistakes, you will do the best, na? है कि ना? Abhinandan. It tells you where you stand exactly, and this is an opportunity on the YouTube platform. You are with Suresh Sir from Infinity Learn Studio, and you are learning and you are correcting your mistakes. Abhinandan Mukherjee. Yes. Thank you very much. और एक चीज है, for a monoatomic gas, the value of the ratio of Cp and Cv. What is Cp? M, molar heat capacity at constant pressure, molar heat capacity at constant volume for monoatomic gas. Mono at Pradeep. Degree of freedom for the monoatomic gas is 3. Use that. Cp by Cv is equal to gamma. So that Cp by Cv, the table. Yes, you want to say correct, Abhinandan. So I just want to say for monoatomic gas, the total degree of freedom is 3. And the 3 transitional modes of motion, Cv is equal to 3 into r by 2, Cp is equal to, that is I want to say 3r by 2, Cp is equal to 5r by 2, and gamma is equal to the ratio Cp by Cv is equal to 5 by 3. So my answer is going to be 5 by 3, and agree with Abhinandan Mukherjee. Yes, you can do so, fine, absolutely correct answer. So the model of the questions that you are going to discuss in this session, so these models are very, very important. That is Cp minus Cv is equal to R, that is given here. Cp is equal to Cv plus R, na? Yes. What you said, Cp minus Cv is equal to R, Cp is equal to Cv plus R. Hai ki na? That's good, fine. Next, और एक क्वेश्चन है, how much heat in joules must be added to 0.250 mole of argon gas to raise the temperature from 20 degrees centigrade to 36 degrees centigrade. So you have to increase 16 degree centigrade at a constant pressure. आप कर सकते हैं? आप कर सकते हो? मैं करना है क्या? आप करो, मैं करूं? ऑप्शन इज योर्स. अरे आप करने का कोशिश करो, अभ्यास अच्छे तरफ करो. If you are able to do, it's fine. If you are not able to do, you fight with the question. Okay, don't put that problem aside. You can do if you believe in yourself, right? Yes. Your answer is going to be U is equal to NCP dt. Yes, of course you can say. Number of moles is given 0.25 mole. 0.25 mole is given. And initial temperature 20 tha and final temperature is going to be 36. The change delta T is going to be 16. So as you said, Abhinandan Mukherjee, yes, it is Q is equal to NCP delta T. NCP delta T. So Q is equal to number of moles 0.25 and Cp, it is going to be argon. Argon is a monoatomic gas, that is 5/2 R and into 16. On doing so, you are going to get 83.1 or 83.2. Option is going to be B. Array leaderboard, if leaderboard is there, you are the topper, right? So these are the hundreds of questions we do with the students during a class, so that the presentations that I have given, those 4 students done well and they scored near about 320 330 marks increment from the dropping 300 to 600 plus. So the effort given by the students, the effort given by the teachers, and result should speak. है ना? Result should speak. Argon is the monoatomic gas. All noble gases are monoatomic gases because they don't bind to the, they don't go for the chemical bonding. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. Understand? Clear? That's good. Fine. Any doubt, Abhinandan? Now, and option B is your answer. Option B is your answer. And this is a theory question. Who is going to answer this theory question? In thermodynamics, a process is called reversible when surroundings and system changes into each other, and also there is no boundary between system and surroundings, and the surroundings are always in equilibrium with the system, and the system changes the surroundings spontaneously. Yeah, you want to, Abhinandan, you want to just go for what I mean to say, yeah, you just want to go for it. I have the presentation, I just to show you. I just want to show you. Yes. So Abhinandan, this is for you. Restart your preparation for NEET 2025, and in this description box the course link is given. You click there and you just enroll with all these features, and the special discount is, say, if you use the coupon code Suresh50 and you are going to get is say 20% सीधा discount मिलेगा. Is that fine, Abhinandan Mukherjee? Maybe I may come into the classes for the live sessions that you enroll courses. I may come, right? Depending upon the schedules. So coupon code लिखा, ये coupon code description box में आपको दिया. देखना एक बार. हो गया? Fine. Yes, it is. So in thermodynamics the process is called reversible when. So coupon code क्या? Coupon code क्या? चार्ट बॉक्स में दे लो एक बार. दे दो ना एक बार. कूपन कोड क्या? हाँ, ऑप्शन डी है. The system changes into the surroundings spontaneously for the reversible process. Your answer is D, but I want to say the surroundings, you can see the surroundings are always in equilibrium with the system. Thank you very much. That is your coupon code. So enroll कर सकते हैं? हाँ, enroll कर दो. Definitely I will come and talk to you personally. तैयार है? Yes, I want to see. Okay, this is the answer for this question. So why you have given the system changes into the surroundings spontaneously? It is not, you can't say that. The process is reversible. In this reversible process, there is an equilibrium in every step, system and surroundings. There is an equilibrium, right? That's very important point. The answer is going to be C. And one more, it's an exactly toughest question, you feel it, but it is not that tough. It is moderately good question and moderately tough question, and these are the type of toughest questions you can expect in the NEET examination. Those who are at the topper range, they are going to fight this kind of questions to get the single digit and double digit kind of ranks. Yes, you can do. You try to do. Abhinandan, Abhinav, Annamani, come on. Or gap. You try. Take 30 minutes or 30 seconds of time. 30 seconds of time. Then I will make you to do. So it is doing from P naught and 2 P naught the pressure is, and V naught 4 V naught, and the process is from, you can see 1 mole of an ideal gas, monoatomic gas, is caused to go through a cyclic shown in this figure, and the change in this internal energy is expanding of the gas from A to C, and the path ABC is, so area of the shaded part, you can say, you can say the area of the shaded part, and that is done by using these expressions, and it is very easy. At the temperature at a point A, temperature at point A is given as a T naught, that is PV by R, and at point A, T naught is equal to P naught V naught upon R, and this is equation 1. And at C, and it is going to be temperature C, that is going to be 2 P naught dot 4 V naught upon R into 8 T naught, and the change in internal energy is going to be NCV delta T, NCV T final minus T initial, that is equal to 3 by 2 or 8 T naught minus T naught, and on doing so 21 or T naught by 2 you are going to get, right? If that is the case, 21 by 2 is going to be 10.5. So my answer is going to be 10.5 or T naught. And this kind of questions is important in physics as well. It is still connected with, this is physical chemistry, my dear students. Fine? Are you getting or not? That's Abhinandan, you said, first of all, I am calculating the work done of base. Yes, that is also correct. Yes, it is correct. That's good. Now option D is the correct answer. Now one more question. An adiabatic process is one which there is no transfer of heat across the boundary between the system and surroundings for such process. So it could be P external delta V is going to be 0, and Q is equal to W, and delta U is equal to W, delta U is equal to 0. उसमें क्या चीज़ होता है? Array, it is opened, it is an adiabatic process. For an adiabatic process, delta U is equal to Q plus W. For adiabatic process, what is this? It is going to be 0. As this is going to be 0, delta U is equal to W. So, my answer is going to be delta E is going to be 0. Simple. Aditi Patel. Thank you, Aditi Patel. Thank you for your compliment. You come in regular batches so that we can have the interaction as well. Will you come? Abhinandan Mukherjee, what you said is exactly the correct explanation. So, delta U is equal to W. है ना? Delta U is equal to W. Aditi Patel, fine? Yes. So, what is the coupon code? You apply the coupon code and come into the regular courses so that we can have the swell of regular discussions and a programmed study, because that is an evidence that we are doing the best to produce the ranks, right? So, I want to show your picture from the next year onwards, your picture for the next YouTube channels, because you will be the next for the excelling students. Huh? Yes, thank you very much. Now, questions, ocean of questions are coming continuously. That's good to see. Next, 2 moles of an ideal monoatomic gas are allowed to expand adiabatically and reversibly from 300 Kelvin to 200 Kelvin. The work done in the system is work done in the system. Who will do this? Who will do? अरे कुछ भी ना कुछ डालना, कुछ भी ना कुछ डालो, and you can get the best out of it. So it is adiabatic process and it is reversible. Condition for adiabatic I have given now. Adiabatic conditions इस्तेमाल करो. Yes, it is. Now, this is the solution I just want to say. Cv is equal to 12.5 joule per Kelvin. Yes, you got the B. That's good. And gamma is equal to Cp upon Cv is equal to 8.314 plus 12.5 upon 12.5 is going to be 1.66. It's a monoatomic gas. You attend offline coaching. Yes, you also enroll for Aditi Patel. You can also enroll for Infinity Learn rank guarantee program now, so that you will be having an assurance that you will do something better. All ranker material 33 books will be reaching to you, and you will be having a doubt removal 24/7 doubt removal sessions, and you will be having online as well as offline videos, right? What late? You can do it now. Or an adiabatic process of an ideal gas, PV power gamma is equal to constant and gamma is equal to Cp by Cv. Suppose in an adiabatic process, the pressure and the volume of a sample of gas changes from P1 V1 to P2 V2, then we have PV1 power gamma is equal to P2 V2 power gamma is equal to constant. So, thus P is equal to K upon V power gamma, right? And work done by the gas in this process is given as, by integrating, W is equal to minus P dV work done by the gas, right? So, where limits of integration taken from V1 to V2. So, you can say putting the P is equal to constant upon V power gamma and integrating, we are going to get work is equal to minus R T1 minus T2 upon gamma minus 1. So, that 2.2 into 8.314 of 300 minus 200 upon, for monoatomic gas gamma value is 1.66 minus 1, and you are going to get minus 2500 joules converting into kilojoules. So, that I got answer B. So, that is going to be minus 2.5 is the correct answer for this. It's fine. It's fine. Aditi Patel, what happened? Now, one mole of an ideal gas, monoatomic gas at temperature T and the volume V, 1 liter, expands to 2 liter against a constant external pressure of 1 atm under adiabatic conditions, then final temperature of the gas will be. You just do it. All Abhinandan is doing, follow him, and you can also do. Madhu, expecting answer from you. Hello, Madhu. Madhu Pulla. He just simply said C for the previous questions, and I want to answer this question. Madhu, you also join. Abhinav, where are you? Ishita. Maximum duration you take, no problem. But I want to know how you do it, and when you do, you just express your mistake so that I am going to correct you guys. Yes, you want to say C. Good. And any more options? It's very simple. C, you got it, huh? It is not the other way. Try. If not, see the other way. Here lunch karke aaya. Okay, I want to see rock in the chart box. Rock in the chart box. Ishita, yes, option B, absolutely correct. Yes, of course. Abhinandan, but option alag ho sakta hai na. देखो आपका जो डेल्टा यू इज इक्वल टू डब्ल्यू, क्योंकि ये चीज अडियाबैटिक का है, ओके, अंडर अडियाबैटिक कंडीशन का है ना. सो एनसीवी T2 minus T1 is delta U and W is equal to minus P V2 minus V1. Fine. So when you apply this, so NCV, okay, that is 3 by 2 RT T2 minus T1 is equal to minus 1. So T2 is equal to T minus 2 upon 3 into gas constant. So I just want to see option B is the correct answer. You corrected yourself? Corrected? Yes, that's good. That's good. You can do. Believe one thing, feel that you can do and you will do. अरे थोड़ी मोटा आपका गलती भी हो सकते, concept is correct. Abhinandan Mukherjee. Now you are corrected. That's fine, fantastic. So, Lord Jagannath, okay, Jagannath, now Ishita is given correct answer. ये solution के साथ आएगा. So the PV graph, I just want to explain you this along with the solution. Let us see the P and T graph given below was observed for a process of an ideal gas, pressure and temperature, and the point A to B. In this point A to, which of the following statement is true? So W could be positive, WH enthalpy can be positive, and work can be negative, and enthalpy can be negative, and work is negative, enthalpy is positive, and work can be positive, enthalpy is going to be negative. The combinations are given. In this combination, delta H is equal to NCP delta T. So it is going like that. If the temperature changes are positive, then enthalpy change will be positive, right? Enthalpy change will be positive. So delta H is going to be positive. And in this graph, the temperature change is positive, then enthalpy change is positive. So we can say this, that this is the condition. And the volume is directly proportional to temperature. Yes, it is. And the temperature is increased, then the volume of the gas will be increased. So that W is going to be minus P V2 minus V1. There, as volume increases, V2 minus V1 is positive, so that work done is going to be negative. work done is going to be negative. You can see the combinations. Delta H is positive, work done is negative. You check the answers. You check the answers. So this is a theory interpretation. This is theory interpretation. You know? So I am going to give option C is the correct answer. Abhinandan is given option C. Ishita is also given that. Jagannath beta. Hope you understood. Okay. और एक करना और descriptive questions भी है. And how much energy must be supplied to change 36 grams of ice at 0 degrees centigrade to water at room temperature of 25 degrees centigrade? So, what is the answer? 36 grams of ice means number of moles is going to be 2. Number of moles is equal to weight upon molecular weight. 36 molecular weight of water is going to be 18. So, number of moles is going to be 2. Number of moles is going to be 2. Just a minute. Yes. So, you say option B. So, it's an excellent interpretation. I can say that, okay. Right. So, this question can be answered by using the number of moles of water is going to be 2 from 36 grams of ice. So, here energy supplied is equal to N delta H fusion, because ice is converting into water. So, the process is called fusion. Enthalpy of fusion is good. Enthalpy of fusion plus mCp delta T. So, that number of moles is going to 2, mass is going to be 36. So, that energy to be supplied 2 into Avogadro, so 6 into 10 cube. So, that plus 36 into 4.18 is the molar heat capacity of water into 25 degrees centigrade, and it is going to be 157782 joules. You can simply say 16,000, and it is going to be 16 kilojoules. Option B is the correct answer. You just correct. Jagannath is given correct answer and Abhinandan is given correct answer. It's an excellent answer. That's good. Okay. So, let's see. Answer B is the correct answer. Now, and one more question, flow of ocean of questions that are there. So, a vessel contains 100 liters of liquid X. Heat is supplied to the liquid in such a fashion that heat given change in enthalpy, the volume of the liquid increases by 2 liters. And if the external pressure is 1 atm and 202.6 joules of the heat will supplied, and U is total internal energy. So, what are the reliable conditions? You can say you have to solve it, right? Yeah, Ishita also accepted the previous one is option B. Previous one is option B. You all solve it once, you try to solve it once. You take a minute to solve it, because it is a logic opening questions. I am going to open it up, no problem. Ha, Jagannath. You say D, Abhinandan Mukherjee. Yes, you can say here delta U is going to be 0 from the data. Delta H is equal to Q is equal to 202.6 joules. Oh, you just change your answer to A. And from the first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W. So, the delta U is equal to 202.6 plus minus P delta V. So that 202.6 minus 1 into 2 into 101.3 joules. So which comes to be 0 here. So that I just want to say option D is the correct answer. Ishita, you said D. You said D is correct answer. Abhinandan Mukherjee, pehle aap D बोले थे and changed your opinion to A. Changed your opinion to A. So in the examinations, however you know the correct answer, some distractions will be there. You just change your distractions, manage your distractions, you know. So this is a crystal clear example that how a student is going to go for the destructive result. Okay, so you all correct in my session, so that you are going to raise up and improve your score, right? No, sorry for mistake. You learn from your mistake. ये खुशी बात है ना? You are happy and I will be happy, because whenever my student get the good result, na, I am the happiest person. Hi Rehan, hello Rehan. Hi sir, good afternoon. Yes, so Rehan, you do thermodynamics questions along with me. You do, and will join. One more question. 1 mole of an ideal gas at 25 degrees centigrade is subjected to expand reversibly and adiabatically to 10 times of initial volume. 10 times volume. Okay, good afternoon. And calculate the change in entropy. So this is the question about entropy. And आगे Gibbs free energy का भी questions है. We are doing work. We are doing internal energy. We are doing enthalpies. We are doing entropies now. We will be doing Gibbs free energy also in today's class. Stay tuned and don't delay and give the answer. Rehan, you join with your answer. Ishita is on the race and Abhinandan Mukherjee is on the race, and your answer is going to be, you want to say, ये इतना जल्दी कैसा निकला आपका? हाँ, talented people. So Ishita, she is the one attending since I started YouTube channel classes for the right from beginning. She is attending continuously. Ishita and Ishita's sister Richa Sharma is there, and Abhinav is there, Annamani is there. So many students, I can pronounce their names as they are. I am taking care of them, right? So maybe or not confidently, yes, entropy is going to be 0. Or kaisa, for adiabatic process Q is equal to 0 na? Q is equal to 0 na? Q, then change in internal energy is going to be work done. So that NCV ln T2 upon T1 is equal to L minus NR ln V2 upon V1. So that you can see for adiabatic process, everything is going inside the system only. है ना? So that it is going to be, there is no change in the volume. Okay, there is no change in the volume, so that entropy is not changed. You all got, it's a trap actually. It's a trap. Option D is the correct answer, right? Entropy change. और एक ready? For a gas phase decomposition, PCl5 gives rise PCl3 and Cl2. So what is correct here? What is correct here? What is correct here? Simple. You want to say D? Look at this logic. This is endothermic process. Yes or no? This is an endothermic process. whenever endothermic process is there, delta H is going to be positive होगा negative होगा, positive होगा negative होगा, ये positive होगा, है ना? And when you see here, here number of gases is going to be 1. Here number of gases molecules are going to be 2. So randomness increased or decreased? Randomness is increased or decreased? So randomness is going to be positive, right? Positive. So what is our answer here? What is our answer here? This is such a logical question. Here is such a logical question. It is going to be option B. Option B. Fine. You just take care of this kind of questions. And one more question. So reaction delta H is going to be minus 33, S is going to be minus 58. This reaction will be various options. Are my dear students, NEET examination, you are going to expect this type of questions only. Mind it. So for the spontaneous process, delta G is equal to negative. That is the condition. From the Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. If this is given as a negative here, this is given as a negative here, this quantity is given as a negative, this quantity is given as a negative. So what happened? This is favoring, this is not favoring. So that this process is going to be spontaneous at certain temperatures only. Certain temperatures only, at low temperatures. Yes, T value positive means non-spontaneous, T value positive negative होता है, very less value, high value, right? That is going to be the correct one. Okay, next one. One more, delta G. If delta G for this reaction and delta G for this reaction 2 are given, what is the Gibbs free energy formation of Fe3O4? Do it. Solve it along with me, solve it along with me, solve it along with me. Some more questions are there. There are two reactions. One is iron is converted into Fe2O3 and Fe2O3 is converted into Fe3O4. So what is the Gibbs energy for the formation of Fe3O4 from Fe and O2? You want to say B? Okay. So for this equation, 2Fe plus 3 by 2 O2, Fe2O3 delta G is given minus 177. And for the second equation, Fe2O3 plus Fe, it is going to give you Fe3O4 delta G is given minus 19 kilocalories. So we have to focus here delta G for the formation of Fe3O4. है ना? So that for delta G for Fe3O4 formation, Fe plus 2O2 gives us Fe3O4 can be obtained by taking 2 equation plus 4 into 1 equation into 1 by 3. So that on substituting 19 into 4 into minus 177 into 1 by 3, that you are going to get minus 242.3 kilocalories. So minus it is going to minus 242 means this is the answer. That's good. लगे रहो, लगे रहो। और एक करना है, अरे ड्यूरिंग 200 joules of work done on the system, 140 joules of heat is given out, calculate the change in internal energy. Again the same model we are proposing here. फटाफट आंसर देना। मधु, अभिनंदन, ईशिता, रेहान Rajpura, okay, you just give the answer quickly. This is a famous model, that's why I just repeated the same model, okay. I just repeated the same model, make it fast. Very famous. You want to say yeah, okay, or kya? Madhu, your answer is going to be okay. Come on, I just want to see many students should be there on U is equal to Q plus W. Yes, chart box काले दिख रहे हैं। इशिता, अभिनव, you also. Now it is W is equal to plus 200, Q is equal to minus 140. According to delta E is equal to Q plus W, you can say delta E or delta U, right, is equal to minus 140 plus 200 is equal to plus 60. Option A is the correct answer. Yes, yes, exactly, yes, exactly, okay. And yes, calculate the free energy change when 1 mole of sodium chloride is dissolved in water at 25 degrees centigrade. So lattice energy is 777.8, entropy for the dissolution is 0.04, and enthalpy of hydration is going to be minus 77.1 kilojoule per mole. What is your answer? It's pretty simple here. You can see enthalpy of dissolution is equal to lattice energy plus hydration energy. Lattice energy is given 777.8 and hydration energy is given minus 774.1. Okay, and you are going to get 3.7 kilojoule per mole, that is enthalpy of dissolution. We know that delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Delta G, delta H, you just put this value here and you are going to solve this. Delta G is going to be minus 9.1 is the correct answer for this question. It is D. Madhu, it is D. It is D. Fine. Exactly, exactly, want to see that. Okay, one more question, that is your option D. Ishita, we are coming to the end of the session, come on. Yes, and we'll do one more, yeah. For a reaction, M2O solid gives rise metal, solid gives rise plus of O2, enthalpy is given plus 30 kilojoule and delta S is given 0.07 and at 1 atm. Calculate up to which temperature the reaction would not be spontaneous. So it is descriptive type question, no options, give the answer, the temperature value. Not to be spontaneous means delta G पॉजिटिव होना है, डेल्टा जी पॉजिटिव होना है. So without delay we have Gibbs-Helmholtz equation. Delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. So delta H minus T delta S should be positive, so that delta H should be greater than T delta S, so that delta H by delta S should be less than T, should be greater than T. So T should be less than that 30 joule per mole, and it is going to be 70 you are going to get T is 428.57 Kelvin का अंदर. It's a non-spontaneous का है ना. So we have done, how many questions we have done so far since last 90 minutes? Since last 90 minutes, more than 50 questions we have done. And all are related to top quality and top standard questions. Hi Shaikh. Yes. So today, this is the end actually. Okay. So this is the end I just want to say. And I want to say, today we had a great swell of the questions on thermodynamics and NEET based, and you just want to conclude. I just want to conclude today's session. Okay, I just want to conclude today's session. These are the students who secured near about 310 marks, and all students we can say around 300 marks in 2023, and they secured 600 plus 650 plus, and they secured, you just see the increment of the marks by taking the course on Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. So my dear students, you also take the advantage of these all silent features of the program that is given by the Infinity Learn by the eminent faculties, and you will be the next top rankers from the Infinity Learn. So we please request you to join the NEET 2025 rank assurance program by using this Suresh 50 coupon code, है ना, so that you can do the best and you will be the topper. You are all there. When the classes will be started, the classes going to be started in the first week of August. Okay. Ishita, fine. Abhinandan Mukherjee, Madhu, and Hamdullah, right. So Annamani is there. So we request you to use this coupon code and get 20% of the discount, and you can do the best, right, beta? So we are signing off. We are signing off from the Infinity Learn studio, and you just practice according to the questions that I done, and we'll meet tomorrow with more chemical kinetics for the next Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Get ready and see you. Signing off. Thank you very much. Bye bye.